Hi everyone. In this video I would like to continue with the multiple mission contract, the one that I've started in the two of my previous videos. And today is going to be the final mission of that contract, again against the clan Wolves, and it's going to be another one of those crazy raid missions against the clans with the difficulty level of 117. So let's see the specifics of this raid mission. So here we've got actually, somewhat smaller combat area, which is 11.25 square kilometers, and for the raid mission it's fairly small. So it's probably going to be packed and dense with enemy mechs. We have to be very careful. So, as far as my Lancemates go, I will assign them with exactly the same thing, which I've been assigning in all of my previous videos on the raid missions. This identically built Direwolves DWF-A. Let me show you once again the build if you haven't seen my previous videos. So this is the thing. I like it because it's got anti-missile system, and having 3 of these in a lance provides you with a very nice anti-missile umbrella. This is my preferred loadout for this variant, and now let's talk about what I am going to be using today. And what I like to use sometimes on raid missions is this Direwolf DWF-PRIME variant. It's not my most favorite Direwolf variant, but I do like this one kinda a lot too. Let me show you the original loadout first. So this is the default loadout, the original weaponry. We've got 2 UAC-5 burst fires, 4 large lasers, 4 medium pulse lasers, and 1 LRM-10, right? Okay, now here is what I decided to do instead. Instead of this sort of like versatile loadout, I've decided to go a little bit more, to gear it more specifically towards a long range combat. So this is what I did instead. Instead, I went with the dual Gauss rifles and the dual ER PPCs. All this combined gets you a really nice and pretty, punchy long-range firepower. It's like, almost like a sniper build, but with a great self-defense capability at a short range, which is, complemented by the 6 small lasers and 1 SRM-6 for a close-range self-defense. And this is a pretty nice, close-range firepower too. SRM-6 is being fed by 1 ton of SRM ammo, and the Gauss rifles have in here like 4 tons of ammunition in total, which is, should be sufficient for most of the missions here in the game, because, unlike that Annihilator that I've shown with the 4 clan Gauss rifles, it's got only 2 of them in here, but other 2 Gauss rifles, are being replaced with the 2 ER PPCs, which is not exactly the same damage, although it's pretty close, 19.5 points versus 21. It's a pretty, comparable damage potential, but one of the caveats, though, even though despite all of these hit sinks that I've stuck in here, it can run pretty hot. You have to be very careful with how you use all of these energy weapons, and specifically these 2 ER PPCs, because they do generate a lot of heat. And Direwolves in general, they can run pretty hot. So you have to be mindful of that. That's like the only caveat. Anyways, so this is my preferred loadout for this variant. Let's go ahead and take it into one of those raid missions here and see how we do today. Oh man, I hope we will survive one of those stupid things, because these raid missions can be, you know, pretty crazy at times. Like the first raid mission of this multiple mission contract had 75 enemy mechs, which is absolutely ridiculous. I'm not sure whether I will be able to destroy that many with this kind of build, but we'll see, we'll see.
Attention. Prepare for battle mech departure. Warning. Hangar doors opening. Stand clear.
Reactor online. Sensors online. Weapons online. All systems nominal.
Our target is a number of buildings somewhere on this world. General locations have been added to your map. I will update you once we have eyes on the objective.
Look, somehow
Alright, so let's approach things very, very carefully here. Enemies appear on these missions only when you approach them at like 700 meters. Okay, pretty have some. What are my Lancemates doing? Seriously. So that gladiator is probably going towards us. We'll meet him over here.
Target acquired.
Where did he go? Where did he go? There he is.
Incoming missile.
Come on. Doesn't want to go down.
That'll make kill for me.
Acquired.
one of my components was blown off. Hostiles eliminated.
Target
That was a money shot, Commander. Right through the cockpit.
Scratch that target off the list.
Crushed him. The pilot had no chance. A component. That free bird will pay for that.
Oh, so we are done with the first objectives. All right, okay. Have 2 more waypoints to check. Well, let's be careful because something may have already materialized over there.
Walk on up to the treasure to pick it up.
Not this.
We're falling in with you, Commander.
Enemy Mech approaching.
Manifold.
We're tracking mercenary scum. Squash them in the name of the Father.
Target destroyed.
Component. Rebirth. Ejecting now.
Kill for me. Hell yeah.
Target acquired. Target destroyed.
Target destroyed.
Okay, do we get enemy dropship? No, not yet. One more objective to complete. Let's see. Let's be very careful around the corners, because The corners of the map on these missions do have
We're shifting to your
enemy
position.
mechs usually. Arms are kinda low, so
Incoming missile. New target. Alert.
Back down.
Target acquired.
Stop. Punching out now.
Target destroyed. Target acquired.
Racked up another kill.
elementals. Lancemates are in a better shape than me. Let's check the corner of the map. Have to be careful around those things before we will walk down towards that waypoint. So let's make sure that nothing attacks us the rear. That's weird. Usually there is something in the corner, but not today, I guess. Not today. Okay, well, that makes things easier. Now let's see what's going on down there. I need to probably go around, but let me see if I can shoot something from over here, because I am a
Hostile machine
long
incoming.
range build after all.
Target destroyed.
The Lancemates
The
over
commander
here,
issued us a move order. Let's maneuver out.
they don't do anything. Yeah, nothing here so far. You see, it looks empty. No enemy mechs. But once we will start approaching the area of around like 70-100 meters, that is when things
Follow order confirmed.
start to materialize.
If you find the acquisition, just walk up to it.
Yeah,
in
I'm
order
not
to
gonna
pick
be
it up.
restocking my ammo because it's not quite realistic. Let's see if we can. Lot of kills with having my Gauss rifle ammunition. Okay, let's be very careful with how we approach. Oh, there is something over there. Down. They didn't see us. Okay. Here. Who's he shooting at? Who is he shooting? Mad Cat. Wait him. Arm. Took out his another arm. Detected.
That's it. Right in the head.
Alright.
Fall in on the commander.
Target acquired.
That target's not getting up.
Take care of them sooner than later, Attilo. Lasers. Okay. Else might appear 700 meters. Destroy the command center's satellite links. Okay. And I think we are still yet to receive the dropship.
down.
This is it?
Enemy ship landing at
Which
your location.
command centers did she talk
That's the
about?
last of the targets, Commander.
Oh,
Now get back
enemy
here before
dropship.
hostiles converge on your position.
See what we are getting.
Chain flow. Lost a component.
Target destroyed.
It's still looking.
Target acquired. Target destroyed. New target, Dragonfly.
Target pick is a toast.
Okay, this is it. What? Hold on a second. Second. Ah, yeah.
Dropship above.
Second dropship. Yeah, this happens sometimes in this difficult raid missions.
New target, Daishi.
Rebirth. I was distracted. It cost me a component.
Target destroyed.
Nice headshot.
Target acquired.
Weapons are offline.
Target
Interesting.
destroyed.
Wow. Right on top of
Reach the
us.
ground. Destroy every last one of those free births.
Yeah, this is sometimes what happens here with this, you know, crazy difficulty level raid missions. Sometimes you do get 2 dropships at the end, 2 enemy dropships, like with 6 mechs. instead of 4. Well, you know what? We are done. Believe it or not, we are done. I thought it's gonna be a lot more stuff than that. I thought it's gonna be a lot more, but here we are. We are done. Look at that. Look at that. Let me check this upper corner though, because you know we may have missed something. Let's now sweep the area just to see how many kills we can do, because we are still in a decent shape though. This one was, you know, one of the easiest raid missions against the clans by far, from everything that I've just played on this channel in particular. This is, you know, what these missions should be like. You know, this is a reasonable amount of enemy mechs. It's not like it's 75 of them, like in that previous video, which was like the first raid mission of this same contract, multiple mission contract. Anything in this corner? No, look at this. We don't even get anything in the corner of the map. Nothing appears in here. Alright, well, let's go ahead and check the other corner. Let's see. Okay. I like it this way so far. I like it. It's way better than that, you know, ridiculous grotesque with 60 plus enemy mechs, which is not realistic.
Hostile mech in the area!
New target, Dasher.
Rebirth. I was distracted. It cost me a component.
Wiped out that mech.
Light stuff. Yeah, let's go check to see the other corner. You know, it's a fairly small combat area
Once
before
you've
we
found
go
the
from.
targeted asset, move up to it. and
This is
we'll
where
begin
we
the
came
recovery
from,
procedure.
that other corner. So we are done. Everything in there. Let's check to see the other one. Still have 72 muzzles of Gauss rifle. Yeah, just materialized.
Puma.
My machine took a serious blow.
Target destroyed.
Ejecting now. Hostile spotted. Engaging.
Something else is coming at us. Corner. Materialize there? No. Really? Well, yeah. Ah, no, hold on. You see? This is what I was talking about.
Mercenary scum! Knock that Mech on its ass.
Target acquired. Incoming missile.
Suffered critical
Target
damage.
destroyed.
Ejecting now.
Anything else? Well, I think this is it. This is probably it, huh? Wow, this was the easiest raid mission by far against the clans. I honestly thought it's gonna be a lot more stuff in here. But we are done, believe it or not. I was hoping to do even more kills, but this is it. Covered the entire area. Well, yeah, it's time to go back. It looks like the artillery.
Extraction is closing. Let's get out of here. Always good to restock on ammo.
It's a lot of salvage here, nevertheless. Pretty good amount of salvage. Yeah, this is the last mission of this multiple mission contract, so I better use up my points. So what should I pick up? One of these timber wolves. But this one was headshot though, but I have already 8 of these. Gonna be, it looks like the engine is destroyed. It's gonna be a very expensive repair. Yeah, so as these guys, this one has got legs. I will pick this one up because you look at this. It's got dual LRM-15, this Kid Fox variant, and LRM-15s are rare. I need them. I really need LRM-15s. They are very, very useful. So yeah, I am glad the weapons have survived. So I'm going to pick this. What else? This Kid Fox E. Do I have one of these? Yeah, I have one of these. I like Kit Foxes. I like Kit Foxes in general, so... Now let's see if this fiery moth have any good weapons. No. I will probably take this. One SRM-4. Yeah, SRM-4 is also kinda rare. For some reason, yeah, both SRM-4, like both Clan and the Inner Sphere ones, they are kinda rare in this game, so I usually try to collect SRM-4. I guess one of these. Yeah, honestly, I thought we will encounter a lot more stuff. This was like one of the easiest raid missions. By far. Go figure, I don't know what's going on. The first, you see, this is a multiple mission contract, right? With 2 raid missions. 117 difficulty level both, okay? First raid mission was also 117 difficulty level, obviously. 75 enemy mechs. I killed 48 with that annihilator. This one had how many? Let's see, 18, 26, 30. Only 30 enemy mechs, so go figure. I don't know what's going on and how they calculate this difficulty. Why this raid mission with 117 difficulty level had only 30 enemy mechs, whereas the previous one from that same multiple mission contract with the same difficulty level had 75. Both of them though had 3 objectives, 3 waypoints. The first one had a bit larger combat area though, so I don't know what's going on. How do they come up with this difficulty level numbers? Can someone please explain this to me? I don't understand, but this looks about right, because this is what these raid missions should have been against the clans. This is an example of a good raid mission, actually. You know, this is a pretty decent number of enemy mechs. My life would have been a lot easier if all raid missions had this, you know, similar kind of enemy mechs. You know, this is decent, this is manageable. This is what it should have been like. Yeah, obviously no components were lost, just, you know, armor damage. Okay, so let's go ahead and see the damages. Once again, it's just, you know, armor all the way. Let's see, armor all the way. Then armor all the way for this guy, and for me it's also just the armor. But let's take another look at this loadout. So this is my preferred loadout for this direwolf, okay, this Daishi. This is how I like it. Combining these dual Gauss rifles with dual ER PPCs, it gives you like already a better mech than the Night Star, for instance. Let alone, you know, this additional 6 small lasers and SRM-6 for the close to medium range self-defense. A pretty, you know, devastating package in here. That said, you've got to watch your hit very, very carefully. This mission had a cold biome, which helped. Cold biome, plus I wasn't using these 2 ER PPCs very extensively, but in other scenarios, especially like, you know, a sulfurous biome, let alone volcanic biome, you've got to watch your hit very, very carefully. You can overhit this mech very easily, you know. Even with all of this amount of hit sinks, how many do I have of them in here? So we've got like 4 plus 3, 7 and 10. So we've got 10 double hit sinks here. Again, you can still overhit it pretty easily in many circumstances. So you have to be very careful with it. Otherwise, I do like this build. I do like this build a lot. Not my favorite direwolf. I like Dash B better, with the one that I've shown several times in here, the build with the 3 Gauss rifles. But this one I like probably, you know, second best to that other one. Now, that said, there is another loadout which I tried to experiment with as far as this DWF-PRIME variant goes. I tried to do something like this, you know, where I used 4 of these ERPPCs. This was like another possible variant, but this one has lesser amount of firepower. As you can see, if we just reduced you know, the total firepower number. But the thing is that my idea behind this particular build was to come up with something that is similar to Annihilators, you know, like sort of like a clan Annihilator with quad PPCs. But unfortunately, this idea just doesn't quite work. It just doesn't quite work because it runs very hard. It runs ridiculously hard. It just cannot, you know, stand. Even with all this amount of double hit sinks, it overheats very easily, unfortunately. But if you manage your hit really careful, you can get, you know, some pretty interesting results with it. But still, this is not the Annihilator, unfortunately. Not quite the Annihilator here because of the heat, generation. But so for that matter, I do still prefer this variant, the one that I've just shown you in this video. Anyways, I was hoping that I would do more kills, to encounter more enemies, but on the positive side, I finally found a raid mission that I actually liked and enjoyed. There's something that just wasn't too unrealistic and overwhelming. Anyways, so there we go. I hope it was useful. Thank you for watching, and until the next one, have a nice day.